News, traffic, weather, all day. And listen live anywhere using the radio.com app. News Radio 1080 KRLD.
421. There is still a lot of talk this afternoon about the various Super Bowl commercials, the good and the bad. The nationwide commercial one that is still causing a lot of talk.
I'll never learn to ride a bike. Or get cooties.
Professor Abby Biswas from the marketing department at the University of Texas at Dallas in Richardson is a Super Bowl advertising expert, as we like to call him, and he joins us now live on KRLD. Professor Biswas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chris, for having me. My pleasure.
I see that the CEO of Nationwide has come out this afternoon saying that ad for Nationwide was never meant to sell insurance. It seems to have just been blasted all over social media. What are your reactions to this whole thing?
Well, Chris, coincidentally, I just got out of class talking to about 40 students about this same commercial. It was an advertising class, and pretty much the conversation on the social media reflects the collective the strong word would be disgust. A weaker word would be disappointment with Nationwide's choice of it's not the commercial that was bad. The commercial was okay, but the context in which it was shown during the Super Bowl seems to have left a lot of people shaking their heads, saying that the Super Bowl is those 3 hours or 4 hours is supposed to be fantasy, fun, hijinks, and it's all about Bud Light commercials, Doritos that make you laugh, or maybe even tug at your heartstrings with the Budweiser Lost Dog commercial. But the death of a child just doesn't seem to have a place in that context.
It's often been said that no publicity is bad publicity. Do you think that that's true in this case? I mean, can Nationwide come back with a better spot to kind of redeem themselves?
You know, that is probably what they will do. And, yes, that is the old adage in advertising, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Having said that, sometimes they do cross the line. I mean, GoDaddy.com crossed the line this year with their so-called spoof of the Lost Dog commercial, which you may have heard of, which they had to pull due to massive negative sentiment throughout the world and social media buzz. I think the same is happening here, but having said that, I don't think it was a planned ploy. If they were doing this just to create that buzz, saying that negative buzz is still better than no buzz at all, then that would have been okay. But in my opinion, I think they just got it wrong, but they'll probably rebound quite well with an alternate spot. In fact, they had another spot that rated much higher. They had the Mindy Kaling spot. I don't know if you remember that or not. They had that also during the Super Bowl, and that was just fine, where she thinks she's invisible and she's trying to sneak a kiss with Matt Damon. I mean, that's the kind of commercial that Nationwide should be running during the Super Bowl.
As always, Dr. Biswas, we appreciate your expertise. That's Dr. Abby Biswas from the University of Texas.